What up, y'all? It's S650 Hero here for you, and just doing another vlog style video where I'm just kind of like not catching anything in particular, just gonna kind of chop it up about the new 24 Mustang GT and my thoughts. So I love this car, guys. I can't get over this car. I almost have 2,000 miles on this thing already. I got it like 6 weeks ago, it feels like. I don't know. So I just, man, I cannot go over just enough good things. So let's jump right into it. Also, check out the new seat covers. Let me make sure I can keep my eyes on the road for a sec. But yeah, new seat covers. I didn't do the headrest. I just did these over the leather to protect it and just keep this car real nice for me long term. But man, I was impressed with the fitment for how cheap they were. I mean, it was kind of a pain in the ass. The contour of these seats are real hard to mimic with seat covers, and so I just was very, kind of impressed. I'll try to drop a link of, or at least a name of what the brand is. FH Group. But yeah, my wife got them for me for Christmas, so. Oh man, these roads are slick. I can't do nothing, guys. What is going on? Freaking ladies just walking in the middle of the road looking at me like I'm doing something wrong. Goodness sakes. In America, why are all these roads so icy? So we didn't get no snow, nothing, but everything is just as icy as it gets. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to have no fun this morning. But so one of the things I want to beat on, I might have even already done a video on this, but I just cannot get over why everyone talks trash on the MT82 manual trans on these. It has been so smooth for me, and I hope I don't have to eat these words someday. I videotaped myself early on when I made the channel, posting a video, and I had a misshift right in the middle of one of my videos going into third, and I was like, oh, here it is. This is what everyone talks about. This literally never happened since, and I have 100% chalked it up to user error. You just gotta, get better at it. And I think a lot of what's going on is there's younger kids that are driving these vehicles that haven't been, driving manuals their entire lives. A lot of them, I think it might even be their first manuals when they get one of these. And so they're gonna blame the frickin' trans on everything. And I have just had nothing but the greatest luck with this. Now, one thing I will say that a lot of you probably know is that the shifter is not bolted to the trans, which I guess is, not normal to a lot of these muscle cars like the Camaros and some previous models. So I would say that if you ever upgraded this, that would be like one of the only things that you would need to do is just get an upgraded shifter that bolts to the trans. I know there's tons of different options for that, but I'm not gonna do that until I have an issue, and mine's been great, literally great. Another thing that is one of my pet peeves that really bothers me, that I had to break my habit of because it's something I did myself and I didn't know it was wrong, is people do a lot of shaking the shifter back and forth to make sure it's in neutral. A lot. Like sometimes in videos I see people just excessively just doing that. That's not helping your bushings. It's not helping anything, man. Like, we are in the freaking luckiest day and age with these trans, because look at this. When I go to the middle to neutral, boom, on the screen. If I ever need to check to make sure what gear I'm in, I check the screen, and that way there's never an issue. I don't have to sit there and do this and loosen up my bushings or develop play in the shifter. So I don't know that it's terrible for it. I'm not, there's probably gonna be some comments of people saying like, oh, you could do that, I've been doing it my entire life, it's never done nothing. It probably isn't gonna do anything, but it's not helping. It's definitely not like making your shifts better by doing this before that. So that's just my opinion. If you guys want to kind of like preserve your stuff and take care of it, there's stuff that you beat on and there's stuff that you don't need to beat on, and that's one of the things that I think is kind of why. So that's all. Man, should we pull in here and tear it up? Oh, that's not a parking lot. Ooh. So I recently put a muffler delete on this. It was from CJ Pony Parts. I cannot remember the brand. It's like a Celatec or something weird in Chinese. But bro, whole different car. If you haven't done it, you have to. I mean, it gives it that real 5.0 throaty sound that everyone's used to with these Coyotes. So let me see if I can get a little shot real quick. I hope the road's not too icy. I'm gonna ease into it, guys. This is not full nothing. again, that was a slow, eased into shift. So I was not doing fast shifts. I was not going hard. That was just a leisure little thing. I don't want no one saying I don't know how to put it down. These things are a beast, and it's icy as hell right now. I have no idea. My custom setting always defaults to having the traction control off, which if you guys don't know, this is one thing you need to know if you have one of these cars. Having traction control off is not necessarily having it all the way off in this car. And really, in reality with these newer cars, there is no way short of pulling fuses and stuff that you actually ever can disable ABS and all that shit all the way. But what you can do to take it a step further than this is you can hold the button for 10 seconds or whatever, and it'll do advanced traction control off, and that is where you're going to be able to do cookies in the parking lot and, you know, just really have the fun that you want to. But that's also where you need to know that the car is a lot less tame, and you can put this damn thing into a fucking ditch and do some Mustang stuff like we see online all the time. So guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I don't want to, you know, be too boring or anything, but yeah, I just want to throw one of these videos out there every now and again, just kind of chopping it up about what I think about the 2024 Mustang and how it's going for me so far. And some mods I've done are the exhaust, the muffler delete. I've done a performance pack, or Ford Performance strut brace, and it also has a rear portion that mounts to the body. That I got with my Ford points from the app. So if you guys have not done that, if you bought a new Mustang and you did not use your points, you get like $250 worth of points to use, and I used it towards parts. So I got that strut brace for like $10, and it was really fun to install it, and I love it. It absolutely made a difference. I don't know if I did a video on that yet, but it makes a huge difference in stiffening up the car in the front, and honestly all the way around I feel like it just really helped a lot. So I did that, the muffler delete. I did a video, if you guys want to watch, on how to get rid of the carbon filters, and that's, I think, about it for now. But and the seat covers. But yeah, love the car, guys. If you are in the market for a 2024 Mustang, this one is a premium. Pull that trigger. Make sure you have the active exhaust option. That's the most important option to get on these cars. It's the only option that gives you more horsepower from the factory, and it is so cool to be able to go from frickin' to this. It's so funny. That is so funny. I bet the people outside is laughing. Oh my God. Wow, that was the worst ever, guys. I might edit that out. I am so disappointed. I did not, I mean, this is a high trafficking area. I was not gonna freaking go hard right there, but. Oh, there's a Ford Fusion trying to get it with me. That was so cool, dude. Ah, that lady's just going crazy, dude. There's a grandma just flying over freaking digits I can't say. Okay, guys, please forgive me. I do know how to drive. I just spun first right there and did a freaking real nanny shift into second. I was just playing. I wasn't trying to take off right there. There was no race or anything, so don't fucking roast me, guys, please. If you want to see some other pulls where I freaking get down in this thing from a dig, we can do that, but that was not it. That was not, yeah, please forgive me. All right, guys, we'll catch you around later. This was S650 Hero. Sorry for the embarrassing ending. We'll catch you later.